Namaste, this is Monica and I welcome you to today's practice. So I have recently started putting these practices which are slow, soothing, mindful. These practices are not very fast and slow but always rooted in traditional yoga, which is what I do. And these practices are basically to inculcate the mindfulness and the awareness into your practice. I always say that advanced practice is how advanced and how aware you are on your mat. So that is what I'm inviting you to come and experience with me, the awareness of your practice and making it even deeper with that kind of mindfulness. So let's meet on the mat and let's explore this practice together. You can either sit in a cross-legged position on a block or bolster, anything that you have around you to get into this breath awareness. Find yourself relaxing, find your body weight settling down on the mat. And find your own hook to stay in this moment, to connect with the present. Notice the length of breath. Keep following your breath as long as your inhalations and exhalations are. Let us join the palms together as we ground ourselves and center ourselves today. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. As you exhale, you can open your eyes. Place your palms over your thighs or on the side. As you inhale, lift your chin up. Start to work on your neck and the spine. Exhale, chin to the chest. Relax your shoulders, relax your spine. Inhale, up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, chin to the chest, relax. Inhale up. And exhale, chin to the chest. Coming back to the center, stretch your arms in the T shape. Start to rotate your shoulder socket. As you inhale, raise your arms up. Stretch your torso, lift your torso through lifting through your rib cage. Breathe, fill your chest up. Pull the navel in. Squeeze your hips together. And exhale to twist to your right. Right palm behind you. Left palm over your right thigh. Look over your right shoulder. And exhale to release. Inhale and then up. Exhale, twist to your left. Your pelvis is still facing forward. Shoulders twisting to the side. Exhale to come back in the center. For the next pose, you can continue to sitting in the cross-leg position, or some of you can get into shoelace by extending your legs out. Bend your right knee, stack your right knee on top of your left knee. You can stay in half shoelace or maybe draw your left, also known as Gomukha Asana, the cow face pose. You can also take the belt because we'll be working a bit on shoulder opening. So taking the belt in your right palm and drop the right, pointing right elbow up towards the ceiling, drop the belt behind you, catch hold of your belt with your bottom palm. Or if you don't have the belt, just place your arms on the back as far as you can reach. Great. If they can touch each other, great. So open your chest, chin parallel to the floor. For 5 breaths, we stay here in the neutral position. Sit over the mat or sit over the cushion if need be. Breathe, lifting your ribcage. Fill your chest up with your breath and exhale nice and completely. And as you exhale, release. Place both of your palms in front of you, wider than shoulder distance apart, and start to walk your palms forward. Sink the chest down, feeling this deeper impact on your right thigh, right upper thigh, inner thigh, the back of your hip, and maybe a bit of cord stretch depending on how your body feels right now. Press your palms back down to walk your palms back. Let's change the side. Left knee over the right one. Cross your legs over. If your knee is somewhere above, away from each other, feel free to place a cushion in between if need be. Stretch your left arm up. Place your palm behind you. Right arm down. Catch hold of your palms with each other for your shoelace. Gomukha Asana, cow face. Too many names for one pose. Breathe. And focus on all the sensation, on what you're feeling in your left arm, right arm, upper arm, shoulder blades. Noticing where the impact is flowing of the pose. Exhale to release and place your palms or shoulder distance apart or wider than shoulder distance apart. Walk your palms forward. Again, press your palms back down, walk your palms back, extend your legs right in front of you. Again, bend your right knee, draw your right shin behind you, sitting inside your right foot. Bend your left knee, catch hold of your foot with your interlaced fingers. You can start to lift your foot off the floor and start to extend your left knee as much as you can. Draw your shoulders back, lifting your torso. You can also fold forward if you don't want to lift the left leg up, just folding over to your left leg then, down on the floor. Exhale to place the back of your left foot on your right thigh, keeping your right shin bent as it is. Inhale, lift your torso. Exhale, start to twist on your left. Right palm pressing the right knee in, left palm behind you. Exhale to release. Let us change the side. Stretch your legs out, bend your left knee, bring your left shin behind, and let us straighten the knees. Find a good holding on your leg. Use the belt if you want to, or just fold over to the straight leg down on the mat. And again, placing the back of your right foot over your left thigh. Inhale and then up. Exhale, twist to your left, to your right this time. And exhale to release. Release both of your legs. Swing your knees back to move on to your first tabletop position. Inhale, press your chest down, lift your chin up, look up. Exhale, chin to the chest, tailbone pointing down. Inhale, up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Become aware of your spinal movement here. Inhale. Notice how your neck feels. Breathe. Coordinate each and every movement with your breath. Inhale. Exhale, chin to the chest. Come back to the center. Tuck your both toes. Lift your knees up. We are going to move into the frog pose from here. A little bit intense stretch depending on what your body allows. Do that much. So lift your knees up as you tuck your toes. Open them wide as it is okay for you. Open your shin and maybe place your forearms down, or you can stretch your arms fully out and sinking the chest down if your body allows that. So choose your variation, whatever works for you the best. Focusing on the groin stretch here, hips aligned with your knees. Then bring your big toes back together, walk your palms back, bring your knees back together, moving into puppy pose. So knees may be hip distance apart, the back of your foot may be resting. I would suggest using the block here if you want to work deeper on your shoulders. Your hips will remain aligned with your knees and sink the chest down, pressing the bottom of your palms on the block. resting your chin or forehead on the mat, whatever feels okay for you. And you can place your forearms down on the mat for Sphinx pose and then bring your pelvis down. Remove the blocks if you have blocks under your arms. Lift your chest, chin parallel to the floor. Feeling the sensation in your lower back as you lift through the tailbone, and focus on your breathing. Breathe your breath flowing all the way down to your tailbone and back. And we're going to cross our arms from here. So you take your right arm and take it through your left armpit, walking your right palm as far as back on your left as you can, and also take your left arm and then walking it towards your right, and then left rest your torso over your crossed arms here, and feel the work on your shoulder blades going away from each other. And change the side, this time crossing your right arm over the left one. And release. Place both of your palms right next to your chest, moving into cobra, baby cobra. So if for some of you it may be possible to bring your feet together and then press your palms down to lift your chest up. Look up. Look up in the sense, look forward and chin parallel to the floor. Upper arms right next to your rib cage. And as you exhale, slowly coming back down, press your palms back down to lift yourself back up. Let us move into the downward dog. Feel free to walk your knees in and out a little bit to loosen up your hamstrings. Relax your back muscles as well here. And bend both of your knees to step or walk or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Hands can be on your shin. Exhale, fold over the bent or the straight knees. Allow your torso to hang down. Relax your shoulders. Breathe all the way up to your tailbone. Feel the opening in the chest. Feel both of your feet nice, rooted on the ground, weight equally distributed. And roll your spine up, vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and gentle and slow. Roll your shoulders back as you reach up, chin parallel to the floor, hands are on the side, open to the front. As you inhale, raise your arms up, giving yourself a nice slight back bend as you press your pelvis forward. Open your chest up, join your palms together. Exhale to start to fold forward again, nice and slow. One more time. Inhale, raise your arms, press your pelvis forward. Open your chest. And as you exhale, fold over. Bend both of your knees from here. Let us move into the chair pose as you raise your arms up. Tailbone pointing down, arms parallel to your ears. Breathe. Inhale, straighten your knees. Exhale, release and feet hip distance apart, hands on your hips, Padang Asna. Inhale, lift your torso. Exhale, start to fold forward. Reach out to your shin, ankle or hook your toes. Inhale, maybe half lift. Exhale, relax your shoulders as you fold over. Lead through your chest. Your chest is always reaching to your thighs, feeling that opening in the chest as you fold. Breathe, feeling the rush, the blood rush to your head. As you inhale, look back up, hands on your hips to come all the way back up for Utthita Trikonasana. Feet 3 feet distance apart, parallel to each other. Turn the right foot out, meeting the midline of your left foot. Straight arms into the T shape. Stretch your right arm and fold over to your right, maybe over the bent or the straight knee. Look up or look forward, finding your gaze point and scanning your awareness throughout the body to see how your body feels in this. Bend your right knee to come all the way back up, right foot into, left foot down. Stretch the left side, exhale, bending over to your left. Again, bend your knee to come all the way back up. Left foot in, turning both of your feet to the right for Parivrata Trikonasana. Stretch the left side and exhale, bend over and then twist. So you can place your left palm on your right thigh, right shin, or on the block outside your foot. Maybe open your right arm, place it on your hip. Choose your variation here. As you inhale, come all the way back up, turning both of your feet to the center and then onto the other side. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold and twist. You can bend your knee if you want to. So always choosing your variation and noticing, finding the variation for yourself that works for you, but at the same time, it's not way too comfortable for you. So we need to be having the body working all the time. A little bit of balance of discomfort and comfort, finding that balance into your practice. And again, bend your knee to come all the way back up. Step to the top of your mat and step again for 4 feet distance for Prasarita Padottanasana. Big toe slightly in maybe, hands on your hips. Inhale, lift your torso. Exhale, start to fold forward. Palms shoulder distance apart in between your feet. The crown of your head pointing down towards the mat. As you inhale, look back up, walk your palms forward for wide leg downward dog, and then walk your palms to the right, creating a nice stretch on the left side of your rib cage, left side of your waistline. So keep walking to the right and press your chest towards your right thigh as you walk to the right, and then walk back to your left. And then again, pressing your chest towards your left thigh and feeling the stretch in the left hamstring as well as on the side of your right rib cage. Breathe.
And again, come back to the center. Walk your palms back, hands on your hips to come all the way back up. We are going to step to the top of the mat to take a round of vinyasa. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, start to fold over. Inhale, head up. Exhale, step back into the plank. Lower down, choose your variation. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And cross your legs to sit down on your mat. Extend your arms, extend your legs in front of you. Palms on the side, torso nice and lifted for Dandasana, and breathe. As you inhale, raise your arms up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, start to fold over. Reach out to your shin, ankle, hook your toes, or wrap the belt around and pull the belt towards your hips. As you inhale, look back up, arms all the way back up. Exhale, release, palms behind your hips for upward plank. Keeping your big toes together, start to lift your hips up. Some of you may want to bend the knees and lift up. And that's also okay. Drop the head back. Feel the squeezing effect in your hips as you lift up. And exhale slowly again, bringing your hips back down, moving into the twist. So extend your left leg, bend your right knee, draw your right heel closer to your sit bone. Inhale to lengthen up, exhale, twist. Right palm behind, left elbow outside your right knee. Some of you may want to take a bind, so then maybe use the belt if you want, throwing the belt to the side, and then maybe rotate your arm around your right knee to catch hold of the belt behind you, looking over your right shoulder. Breathe. As you exhale, release. Let us change the side. And as you exhale again, release. Bend both of your knees, moving into the butterfly. Hug your toes. Inhale, lift your torso, pressing those knees down. Support your knees with the cushions, both sides if you feel the need. Breathe. And as you exhale, start to fold over as much as you can, keeping your chest nice as if chest is leading this fold altogether. As you inhale, coming all the way back up, place your palms behind you. Open your right leg to the right. And as you inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, folding over to your right. Reach out to your shin, ankle, or hook your toe with your right palm. Bending your right elbow so that you can press that knee a little bit more back to open your chest a bit more up towards the ceiling. Inhale, come back to the center. Place both of your palms in the front. So we are kind of releasing, we release the right side, the left side of the rib cage and the waist. And then now maybe a little bit work on your lower back by stretching it out. So walk your palms forward while keeping your legs in the same position. And again, press your palms to walk your palms back, bend your right knee, let's change the side. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, bending over to your left. Hook your toe if you can. As you inhale, come back up. Walk your palms forward, sink the chest down. Again, press your palms back, walk your palms back, open both of your legs, Ovesht Konasana. When we talk about stretching, deep stretching, this pose has to come. So you can either press your chest forward, making that space for your pelvis here by pushing your thighs a little bit more away with your palms, maybe just, rolling your skin back a bit, or sorry, forward a bit to get that forward fold. Well done. And again, walk your palms back, bring your legs back together, swing your knees back. We are going to do a quick back bend into camel pose. You can just do the variation, coming into the kneeling down position. Hands on your hips, the back of your foot may be resting, or you can tuck your toe, press your pelvis forward as you open your chest up towards the ceiling by dropping the head back. Maybe stay here or go to the full variation. Again, place your palms over your hips. Bring your hips back down on your heels, moving into the child pose, keeping your knees together. Arms on the side, relax yourself. And let us take maybe a round of vinyasa from here, coming into the plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Cross your legs to lie down on your back. Moving into the shoulder stand, or you can simply move into Viparit Karnyasana by bend your knees, straightening your knees. If you want, use the belt. Some of you may be comfortable to get into shoulder stand. Feel free to do that. I'm just limiting myself to Viparit Karni today. And if you're using the belt, pull the belt towards your hips as if your heels are going up, your toes are pointing down, and feel the nice stretch in your hamstring. lower back pressing down. And as you exhale, release, moving into sleeping pigeon pose. So placing your right ankle over your left thigh and drawing the knee, the left knee towards your chest by hugging your shin with interlaced fingers, or hug your under thigh. Lower back is still being pressed down. Exhale to release and change the side. Exhale, release. Now cross your right thigh over the left one. You can simply stay here or bring your knees a bit closer. If you want, you can place your palms over your shin or foot, wherever it is okay, as if you're trying to press both of the knees towards the chest. Release and change. And let us now release, moving into our Shavasana, the relaxation. So you can extend your legs out, arms on the side. We have gone slow and mindful today. So just immersing yourself into that mindfulness as you move into your relaxation. So now doing nothing with your body, just allowing it to lie down on the floor. Body weight settling down on the ground. And let everything just be as it is. Surrendering to this moment, surrendering to everything that is happening in this moment. You can continue for longer in this relaxation if you want to come out. Bring your awareness back to your toes and fingers. You may want to move them gently a little bit here and there, maybe moving your head from one side to the other. You can bring your feet together, stretch your arms up, stretch your whole body. And release and relax. Bend your knees, roll over to your right. And slowly coming up into your sitting posture. Let's take a moment here to absorb the practice. Join your palms to the heart center. We'll be chanting one Om Three Shantis. Breathe in. Thank you for joining me in. I hope you're feeling enough balance of being meditative and being moved. That's the purpose of this practice, finding the meditation in the movement. So that's why I just kind of like go slow and gentle and with a bit more easy and more accessible poses. And if you have anything to say, leave me comments in the comments section. I would love to hear from you. And I really hope to see you soon again in some other practice. Until then, bye-bye.